you may have heard me talking about the ladder challenge. And if you're curious about what it is and you'd like to participate, this ladder challenge is a very, very effective first step to kind of exercising your subconscious mind in how to like really attain what you want, manifest what you want. And if you've heard of the law of attraction, I'm sure most of us have, and there's so many different things out there for people to try and use, and I would say they all have their place and they all to some degree work. I will tell you firsthand that this particular method has been so effective. I use it without even thinking, and through the years I have manifested things that would under any other circumstance be considered impossible to bring about. No rhyme or reason to explain how something could actually come my way. Anyway, I want to share it with you guys, and the very, very first step, and I'll explain later why this is so important to go this route. The first step is to practice the ladder challenge, and it was first introduced and created by Neville Goddard, and he was a manifestation lecturer in the 60s. So he was very, very, very ahead of his time, and he just breaks it down and just really separates the milk from the cream. And this is really, really the essence of what is needed, and this is what I use, and I'm telling you, it just absolutely works, and it works really, really, really fast. So I'm gonna ask you to not ask me why. I'm gonna ask you to not say how. I'm just gonna ask you to blindly follow and do what I'm asking you to do. Do not overcomplicate it. Don't make this harder than it needs to be. First step, I want you to take a piece of paper and write on any piece of paper, just write it out, I will not climb a ladder. I would say write 5 or 6, 8, however many you need. Put them all over the house. Put them on your steering wheel. Put it as a screensaver on your phone. Put it everywhere. You're not going to repeat the phrase. You're just going to look at this piece of paper that says, I will not climb a ladder. That's the only thing you're going to do. You're going to tape it, put it everywhere, put it over your headboard or the wall above your pillow when you go to sleep. It's going to need to be everywhere. In the morning, on your bathroom mirror, wherever you're getting ready, on the closet when you open the door to get your clothes out, wherever you see things, on the refrigerator, everywhere you go, put this little piece of paper that says, I will not climb a ladder. Just leave it at that. Okay? You're not going to be repeating the phrase. You're not going to be telling yourself in your mind. You're not going to be doing that. You're going to just put the papers everywhere. Okay? Step 2 is in your waking hours during the day, if you are involved in something that requires your full attention, by all means, focus and do your job or mind the children or mind the cooking, whatever you need to do, whatever strategically needs your attention. Outside of that, I want your full energy, your full focus, the full visuals in your mind to be of you climbing a ladder. I want you to continually visualize yourself climbing a ladder, okay? The next step I want you to do is for the next 3 to 7 nights, whatever it takes for you, before you actually nod off to sleep, I want you, if you normally sleep on your side, to sleep on your back. If you normally sleep on your back, sleep on your stomach. If you sleep on your stomach, sleep on your side. And maybe twist your legs a little bit. I want you to feel aware that you're not in a comfortable position when you're going to sleep. Later, after you do the exercise, you'll adjust yourself in your sleep, whatever, you're gonna fall asleep and you'll find your comfortable spot. So don't worry about that. Let's not overthink this part. Just make sure that you do not fall asleep in your regular sleeping position. The last 10-15 minutes before you go to sleep, what you're going to do is you're going to close your eyes. All electronics are off, you're just silent there with your thoughts. Your eyes are closed, and with your imagination, I want you to visualize in front of you a ladder. Any kind of ladder you want, 8 to 10 feet high, 5 steps, 10 steps, it doesn't matter. It can be metal, it can be wooden, it can be plastic. It really doesn't matter, okay? It can be leaning on a house. It can be an A-frame ladder. This is not what I don't want you to over process this portion, okay? Then what you do is I want you in your mind's eye to walk up to the ladder, see the ladder, and take it in. Take in what kind of ladder it is. Is it metal? Is it wood? And then I want you to take in your imagination only, you're lying still in this awkward position, and in your mind's eye, in your imagination, with your imaginary left hand, I want you to reach out and put your hand on the side of the ladder. Feel it. If it's aluminum, it might feel cold. Okay? If it's wooden, you probably feel the grain of the wood in your hand. Okay, and the density of this wood. And then I want you to take your imaginary right hand, and I want you to put on the other side of the ladder, and wrap your hand around it, just your imaginary right hand. Then I want you to take your imaginary right foot and put it on the first rung, okay, and put your weight on there, and then put your left imaginary foot on the second rung. And I want you to proceed step by step, really fully visually being there, climbing the ladder. And I want you to go up and down the ladder 5 times. After that, if you do it nice and slow, very methodic, don't rush, just go slow. Visualizing the sensation of lifting yourself up to the top. You can even count your steps if you want to, and then coming back down. And then go back up, and then come back down. And just do this 5 times, up to 10-15 minutes, and then fall asleep. And I want you to do this every single night for 3 to 7 nights. During the daytime, like I said, you're going to, in your waking hours, you're going to see this little signs and notes, and on your phone, lock screen, screensaver, everything on there is going to say, I will not climb a ladder. But you're not going to repeat that to yourself. You're just going to see the sign everywhere. Okay? What you're going to do in your mind, in your full awareness, whenever you find yourself daydreaming or thinking about something that really doesn't need your attention at all, I want you to be visualizing what you were doing when you went to sleep, which was visualizing in your imagination, seeing yourself physically climbing that ladder. You're in the process of climbing this ladder all day long. Then, when in real life you find yourself climbing a ladder, don't stop yourself and say, oh no, I'm not supposed to climb a ladder. You know, it's going to be a very natural process, and it's going to be kind of unthinking, and you're going to find yourself in a situation where you're actually climbing a ladder. At that point, you've passed the ladder challenge. If for some reason it didn't pan out, it didn't work out for you, it doesn't matter. What I want you to do is start over again with the steps that I've broke down for you here, okay? And then get back to me and let me know. Good luck.